You married?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking to get about. Hey, I'm about to be 55. I'm about to be double nickel.
Okay,
Double nickel, yeah?
Double nickel. So
What you think about it though?
I want to get
wait. Let's pretend these cameras ain't here.
Yeah.
It's me and you, Bob Sharpe. I've been talking like they ain't here anyway.
Let's see.
What your views on marriage? What do you think?
I would have loved to have gotten married earlier in my career.
Okay.
But my career was the most important thing. So I was no good. I was a terrible father. I probably was a terrible brother, a terrible son. I definitely was a terrible boyfriend because football was the most important thing.
Right.
I was consumed with that. And I was consumed with that because I wanted to get my grandmother and my family out of the conditions that I grew up in. And I said if I had kids, I didn't want them to spend 1 hour, let alone a year like I spent. So I focused on that. That was the only thing that mattered.
Right.
And I had a lot of women say they could be okay with being with number 2 to football.
They probably couldn't.
But when it came right down to it and they see how devout I was in it, they couldn't be.
Right.
And I said, okay. But now I started.
Hold up. Before he go any further, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. This is why I mess with Shannon Sharpe, because he gonna keep it real. He always gonna keep it real. And I'm not sure if y'all noticed or even heard. He said he dedicated all his time to football. He dedicated all his time, his blood, sweat, and tears to football in order to get him and his family outside that situation that they was in. Some of y'all got to pick and choose what's the most important thing in your life right now that's going to set you up for the future. Is it chasing women? Is it trying to get a car? Is it trying to further your education, learning new skills, pushing out content? You got to figure out what you want to do and then pursue it. Because let me tell you something. You can never go wrong chasing your dreams, chasing your careers, focusing on your passion, focusing on your God-given talents. But once you get in a relationship, or once you start bringing people in, or for example, let's say you're chasing females, you're chasing women, that takes time. Some of y'all be on the phone for 2-3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, when you can be handling business, when you can be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And just like Shannon said, when you dedicating your life, your passion, blood, sweat, and tears into your craft, women, she not gonna be able to handle that. She number 2. And I'm not saying all women, but majority, especially when you young, they not gonna be able to handle that, man. And I'm talking about real dedication. I'm talking about you showing up every day and putting in the work. Every day. I'm not talking one day. I'm not talking a week. I'm not talking 2 weeks. I'm not talking months. I'm talking about every day for a year. You never miss a day. That's the only way that you are going to excel dramatically. It's cutting out all the noise. All of it.
To realize as I've gotten older in my life, everything that I've accumulated doesn't mean anything if I don't have anybody to share it with. And it took me spending time alone to realize that, yes, Shannon, you're great at what you do. You're in the Hall of Fame. You accomplished a lot. But at the end of the day, who do you share it with?
But then this is the problem. How do you find the right person to share it with when it's still going to be what you have on the table?
Right.
Because this is you. Are they dealing with you for you or what you have to offer?
Oh.
Now, how you figure that one out? That's the hard part. Even at
well,
this.
I guess I'm going to have to find somebody that has something. And I tell people, look, I want someone to bring something to the picnic besides your appetite.
Dang, that's a tough one. It's crazy because, man, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Listen, it's crazy. Me and my partner, you know what I'm saying, really my manager, the brains behind the content, Vic, Slime Vic, shout out Vic, you know what I'm saying, he's going to be on YouTube in a little bit. We had a discussion about this probably like a month ago to where he said, when you finally reach the level that you at and you don't have a woman or you don't have a wife, it gets hard because you don't know who's fucking with you for you, or is she fucking with you because what you have to offer, your status or your accolades or what you bring to the table. See, it's easy to fuck with someone when they reach their max potential. But the little questions, the little demons in the back of your mind is when you up, it's almost harder to find someone genuine who really likes you. And that's crazy because everybody, even I preach like, hey, stay on your purpose, get your shit together, then get the girl. But then again, Is she rocking with you for you, or just because what you got? That's even harder. I don't know which situation I'd rather be in. That's tough. That's tough. Because now, let's say you up. Let's say you got everything you ever wanted. You at the top. It's so many females that's going to be trying to get at you because you reach your peak. You at the top. You at the top. And that's why a lot of celebrities or successful people or even athletes just in general date other people on their tier. Because if she grew up on money or if she got a lot of bread or something, then she most likely won't like you for your money because she got money. But it's kind of fucked up because us as dudes, we don't really judge by the bread. But it's tough because I'm not at that top tier level. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharpe, he's at the top level, tier 1000. I'm on like 100 right now. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap with you.
I don't care if it's fork. I don't care if it's napkins.
Right.
I don't care if it's the mashed potatoes with raisins on top. But bring something to the picnic.
Right.
And so we can work from that.
Right.
I don't care if you have kids. I will graciously accept the kids.
Right.
Your family becomes my family.
Yeah.
Because like I would do for my family, if you come to me and say, hey, my mom and dad are having trouble.
Right.
Okay, your
Be
mom
there
and dad
for
ain't got no trouble.
Right.
Once you with me,
right.
your family ain't got no, your mom and dad ain't got no
Correct.
trouble.
Right.
Your kids ain't got no, well, they're our kids.
Right.
Your kids, they're our kids.
Kids, right.
That's the way I look at it.
I like that. So we have the same mindset. Once that union, everything is united, it's one umbrella.
It's us.
All problems.
It's us.
Okay, I like that.
It's
But
us.
I like the part where you said, at least bring something to the table. Because I think that's an argument, something that we all have issues with as men. And I
Right.
think some men that have money, men of wealth, really don't care about times when women have anything to offer because it allows them so much more control when they don't have anything because they have to rely on them.
Yeah, I don't want
Ego driven.
Yeah.
Ego driven.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need nothing, I got you.
Right.
And then they able to get away with murder because they got to rely on him.
No, I want you to have your own independence. I don't ever want you to become dependent on me.
Right.
Correct.
Something I just want you to know that if something were to happen to me, you're more than taken care of.
Right, you good.
Family is taken care of.
Right.
And so that's the thing, Chad, over the last couple of years, I've sat down and realized I need to find someone to love me like I love football. I need to find someone that loves me like I love Undisputed.
Man, that's going to be hard to get. That's going to be tough. Shannon dedicated his whole life to football. Day in, day out. Showed up every day. High school, college, professionally. And to find a woman that's going to love him how he loves football is going to be damn near impossible. Because he gave his life to football. Literally. Showed up every day. And the biggest thing about this, at the end of the day, nobody wants to be older and come to a home and there's nobody in it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you want to find somebody where you can share your thoughts, laugh, cry, joke, everything. Go out to eat with, everything, anything. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's the goal. Because I don't care what anybody says. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. If you don't have a family, if you don't have friends, if you don't have a spouse, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna be bored. That's almost like saying, would you rather be rich and then you can't share it with nobody else? You can't have no friends, no family, no girlfriend, no wife, or would you rather live a modest life and be around all your loved ones, your friends and family members, and your spouse? Because if you got that bag and you ain't got nobody to share it with, that's an L. I'm not gonna count. That's an L.
Love me like I love doing what I'm doing here on Club Shay.
I like that.
So,
ladies, your number still the same? Listen, ladies, call Shannon 323-509-5423.
I got, hey, look, but somebody's gonna have to accept me because I'm not an outlaw. I'm a very, very private person. When I say I'm private, I'm ultra private.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not a red carpet guy. I'm not a post on social media.
You ain't a red carpet?
this is what I've learned. People can't F up what they don't know about. The moment somebody knows about something, they'll try to mess it up. I don't care how, I'm doing my own thing. I don't bother nobody. Nobody can ever tell you Shannon Sharpe bothered them or Shannon Sharpe said anything bad about them. But the moment they know something about you, they'll F it up. So for me, I just stay to myself.
But not really, but if I'm not private. I'm very outgoing, especially with the kids, the missus. But if you're not doing nothing wrong, there's really nothing for anybody to F up.
No, but see, here's the thing. What's wrong is that people lie. People lie. And sometimes just the mention of impropriety is enough to sway people's opinion of you.
Right.
I don't need to have done anything, but somebody said I did something. And you know, even when it comes out, well, that didn't happen. Well, it could have happened. You know, he probably paid that person off. And then what?
Right.
Because they're never going to print the retraction like they ran with the original story. It's never as loud.
I like that. That's a good
So
one.
I just stay to myself. I'll find somebody. God, look.
Right.
When I get up, when I fall on my knees every night, Ocho, I ain't gonna lie. I pray. I ask the God to give me strength, guidance, and clarity. I thank Him every morning for allowing me to wake up in my right mind, blood running in my veins, and use of my limbs. But I ask for clarity, and He showed me a lot. And Tyler Perry had something. He says sometimes people come in your life for a season. Everybody's not meant to be in your life for longevity.
Right.
He says sometimes people are like rockets. The boosters on the spaceship. They take you up and then they fall off because that's as far as they need to take you.
Yeah.
I listen to that quote every single day for like the last 6 months. And I realize that now. There are people that have been in my life that were only there for a short period of time and that was all God meant them to be. I also realized that people pushed me to a height and that was as far as they could push me. And now it's up to me to take it to go the rest of the way.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey man, shout out Shannon Sharpe. That's tough. Some people get introduced into your life just for a season, and that's a quote that I need to write down. Y'all need to remember that, because some of y'all think that you meeting the love of your life, or you meeting your dog, or you meeting somebody that's supposed to stay when they not meant to stay. Let her go. Let her go, nigga. Let him go. Okay, it's cool. You gonna meet so many people in life to where you gonna be like, dang, I wonder why we fell out. It just wasn't meant for y'all to be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put it like this. Y'all ever get into it with one of your homies and, you know, it was a situation to where you wish you could have helped, but you really couldn't because you just went in the situation to, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the fact that you didn't want to help, it was just, you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have the resources, you didn't have the funds, you just went in that position of life to help, but you wish that you could though. And y'all kind of fall out, and y'all don't go months without talking. But then eventually, one of y'all reaches out, and y'all squash it. See, shit like that, that's genuine. You feel me? That's genuine. I done had that happen a few times to where, like, damn, I wish I could have played it better. Like, I didn't really know how to do it because I just didn't have the resources. I didn't know how to tell them, like, bro, I ain't got it. You know? I ain't got it. And I wish I did have it, because if I had it, you could have it, bro. You feel me? If I had it, you can have it. But I didn't have it. And on the other side, he probably like, damn, bro, I be looking out. But then again, you know what I'm saying? People have emotions. People go through certain shit. But at the end of the day, if they meant to be in your life, they gonna come back. I promise you. I promise you. They gonna come back. Look around the motherfuckers that's around you right now. And if y'all been through some shit, through dirt, and y'all still close, they meant to be there. They meant to be there. Because when you finally successful, when you finally getting right, when you finally doing the shit that you need, and if you fall off, let's say you fall off, you know they still gonna be by your side, because only snakes leave when shit get rough. That's 100%. That girl that you met early on, if you meet her, and she stay with you all the way till you up, she's not leaving if shit go wrong. But that bit that waited for you to get to the top, oh yeah, she gonna leave because she wasn't with you through thick and thin, and she got you at the end. At the end, she dating you for your bread, she dating you for your accolades and your success, but she not dating you for you. That's the main thing. Hey, it's your boy the Real Rex. I'm gone. I'm out. Psh, stay tuned.